guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and are having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. So today, girlies, we are talking about, are you a beginner? Are you just starting out in wearing makeup? Or have you, it's taken you so long to decide whether you want to wear makeup, or you used to wear a lot of makeup and then you've just stopped wearing it? Or you just want to know what you think is best recommendations for you to start putting yourself a makeup bag together. So this is what we're going to talk about today. I am going to share some products with you. I'm going to share some tips and tricks with you and a bit of advice on what I think you guys should be looking at, especially if you're completely new to makeup and you don't know where to start. You're feeling overwhelmed by watching whatever is going on social media. Just all I want to say is stop. Don't get overwhelmed. You don't panic. You don't have to be amazing at the cut crease. You don't have to do all this artistry makeup that's going on. Believe me, it is absolutely amazing, but I'm not a makeup artist, and yeah, I think wow, but you know what, it doesn't stop me from sharing with you guys what I think is fab for you to start your makeup journey. So stick with me. Don't forget to subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment below. So let's get started, girlies. Where shall I start? Okay, so I started wearing makeup, I'd say properly about 6 years ago. No, not even 6 years ago. I'd say 5 years ago, nearly 5 years ago. Before that, my makeup bag was just a foundation, a blusher, a bronzer, mascara, and maybe a single eyeshadow. That was it, and a couple of brushes. If you saw my brush collection, I'd be like, oh, she's definitely grown. But anyway, that's all it was. I rarely wore makeup. If there was a special occasion or if we were going out on the weekends, that's when I'd wear it. And to tell you the truth, that's still how I am now. I'm wearing makeup, I put it on through the week if I'm recording, but generally you will see me with no makeup at all. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. But anyway, I can say that I am comfortable in my skin to go out barefaced, and to be honest with you, I really don't care what people think of me, or if their opinion of me is nothing but, if it's negative, it's negative. It doesn't bother me. What they think of me is none of my business, and it doesn't faze me whatsoever. So I'm here to share with you today some basic beginner makeup tips. I'm going to share some products of what I've got, but I just want to share with you, like, don't feel bad if you are not good at doing makeup, because I'm not a makeup artist. That's my disclaimer, and I've shared that from day one. I'm just a mama having fun. I absolutely I've got a passion for makeup. I used to collect it even though I had no clue what to do with it. I didn't even know how to even use curling lashes, lash curlers shall I say. I didn't even know what brushes to use for my eyes. I was putting eyeshadow brushes, using it as a bronzer brush. Didn't even know what a bronzer brush was. I didn't even know the majority of these brushes existed. You learn every single day, and they say practice makes perfect, but you know what, it's not about being perfect. It's about being happy and comfortable for yourself, and if you look good and you feel good, that's the most important thing that you should be worrying about. So it's all for fun. It was started off as a hobby. So I was in network marketing, and that's where it was obviously a beauty brand that I was working with, and that's where my passion just constantly grew, and we are here today. So yeah, I've absolutely enjoyed the journey I'm on, and I just want to share with you guys that you don't have to take it seriously. Makeup is makeup, and if it goes wrong, you can just wipe it off and start again. It's not permanent. It isn't going to hurt you, it isn't going to harm you, and it isn't going to kill you. You can wipe it off if you still don't feel comfortable. You do what's comfortable for you. That is the most important thing. It doesn't make you any less beautiful or any less good at makeup. Practice. If you practice your blusher skills, your bronzer skills, where to put it. If you feel you've got it wrong, don't panic. You will be able to take it off. I'll show you some little tips that I do that will help you, just to fix things up a little bit. But practice will help you get that confidence to apply to your face. You know your own face. You'll get used to what to do with the product, and then you'll feel comfortable. And another tip, don't follow trends. Do not follow trends, because you know what, you'll only work yourself up. You'll get so frustrated, and it isn't worth it. Go at your speed. Go at what you feel. Again, it's what you're comfortable with. And if you are just starting out in makeup, don't overspend. It is so it is possible to overspend. I'm guilty. I have a spending problem when it comes to makeup. I love anything new and shiny, and you'll see that in my collection, but it can get expensive, so I would recommend going to drugstore. So I'm going to help you get confident in going to a drugstore and selecting the right makeup. And also shopping online, it can be quite difficult because you don't really know the foundation colours, if they're going to be the right colour when you come, you know, and how to figure out what foundation shade you are, which I will do that in another video, because I think that is so important as well, to figure out what kind of, you know, to find out your shade and where you can go find that. And I really recommend going onto YouTube and going and watching other beauty channels as well, and check out what they're doing. Oh, did I tell you? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Go and check them out and see, you know, there's so much talent on YouTube. You can literally search for any kind of video. You want to know how to do a cut crease, you want to know how to do a winged eyeliner, you want to know how to put lashes on, you name it, it is there, okay? If you're feeling really overwhelmed by everything and you really don't know where to start, you want to start simple. So you want to ask yourself these questions before you even like go and buy your makeup product. So number one, what makeup looks are you into, and what is it that you admire from other makeup artists? What do I want my makeup to look like? And then you want to ask yourself, which features are you most insecure about, and which features are you more comfortable with? How can I enhance and learn to celebrate these insecurities or these flaws, or you know, what you love through makeup? And how can I use makeup to make myself feel comfortable? How much can I afford to pay on makeup? Can I buy it weekly? Can I buy it monthly, yearly? Can I splurge on products? You know, this all comes into account as well. So you don't want to feel, because I know I've been there. Sometimes you get really stressed out. You want what, you know, you see on social media. I mean, it's terrible. Instagram is terrible when it comes to makeup. You want what you're seeing on social media. Everyone's got it, you want it, and you feel like you're missing out if you haven't got it. But you need to get that out of your head. You do what is good for you, what is, you know, going to help you and benefit you. If it means you know, being out of pocket, then forget about it. Honestly, time will come, and makeup is always evolving, and there's always something new coming every day. There's a new different trend. Try and not follow those trends, just go with what is best for you. What kind of products, and also are they essential? Now, I've got a blog coming out on Sunday on all of summer essential products, so be sure to keep an eye on that. If you are watching this after this has been loaded up already, then the link is down below, so just click on my blog and then you'll see the summer essentials post there. I'm so excited to share that with you guys. And then that's it. So if you can ask yourself these questions and then answer them, and then if you still feel like you don't know what you're doing, then just like I said, there's so much information on the internet, and you can ask any question or leave a comment down below and ask me anything, and I will be happy to help. I will try my best to answer, you know, whatever I can. And if I can't, I will go and find the answer for you, and I will come back and I will help you. Don't panic. Okay, so let's start off with a list of what I think the products you should be using when you're a beginner when it comes to makeup. So in your makeup bag, this is what you need to have. Okay, so to start off with, it is so important, and I think it is the number one out of anything. If you don't buy any makeup, then at least spend on this, because it is so important, and that is your skincare. When it comes to skincare, you can't really go on the cheap side, you know what I mean? I'd really invest in the products, because you know, it's the base, it's your skin, it's what's gonna, you know, shine through whatever you apply. It's there, that's your actual, you know, it's you, and you want to be looking after that. You want to keep it hydrated. You want, if you're oily, you want to keep it so that you're not as shiny. There's so many different things that you can be doing. So always have a good skincare, but always have a good moisturizer. You want to make sure that you've got really good moisturizer, day and night cream, so that you can just plaster that into your face and then give it that hydration that it needs and let it all soak up. And then yeah, everything else, if you've got a good routine when it comes to skincare, you will be fine when it comes to applying makeup, and you won't need as much makeup as you think if you've got a really good skincare routine going on. The moisturizer that I use is the Avon brand, and this is a hyaluronic jojoba and avocado. This is the Age Radiance collection, and the illuminating day cream, so it gives me that nice little glow, because like I said, I don't wear makeup. So if I don't wear any makeup, I can just wear this throughout the day, and I've got that nice natural glow. So definitely you want to start off with the skincare. Make sure that's all in routine and in place, but then you want to be making sure that your moisturizer is the number one important product that is going to be in your makeup bag. Okay, number two is primer. So primer is what's going to help smooth your face, the base twists the layer so that everything once you've applied goes on nice and smooth. Primer is like literally like when you are not cementing, it's like, yeah, like cement. You are cementing the walls or whatever, and you'll put, you know, filling in the holes to make it nice and smooth so that you can stand over and cover it with wallpaper. You want to make sure that it's nice and smooth, and that's what it is. So primer is going to soak up, you know, even out those fine lines and wrinkles, open pores. It's going to cover it and just give it a nice cover so that once you apply your foundation, your blusher, your highlighter, everything is nice and smooth and not seeping into your pores, all those fine lines and wrinkles, and making them more obvious. So I'm really liking the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is the luminous one because I love a natural glow, as you can see. I love anything if I'm shining, it's fine with me. So you can have the Putty Primer from e.l.f. or another good one is the Hourglass Veil. So I'm not saying as in go and get the Hourglass one, but it's the type of primer, so it's like a cream base, or you could have a gel based primer. It's really, you know, it depends. Or another thing that is a really good thing which I use it on special occasions to give me that nice natural glow, and it's actually called a Prep and Glow sheet mask. So this is really good to give a nice radiant glow, and it's a primer as well, so it's prepping your skin ready to, and then so it's like a gel basically, and then you leave it on for a few minutes, take it off, rub in whatever's left over, and then you are good to go. You don't have to put no primer on, you can just put your foundation on top. This is really, really good. I've tried it, and honestly, the day I did it, I had a professional do my makeup as well. My skin was glowing. I hadn't had that many compliments in a long time. So I really recommend this skincare. It's from Skin Republic, the Brighten Hydrate Face Mask. So that's primer. Next up is foundation. Now I was using a foundation. I was actually using the Huda Beauty liquid foundation, which is, so this is a liquid foundation. It is really, really good coverage. So this is I'd say a full coverage foundation, and you see just literally covers everything there. So that's that. It's slightly fragrant, so it does actually irritate with my skin, so I have stopped using this, but it is a good coverage and it does keep you really nice and flawless. At the minute I am like literally in love with It Cosmetics CC cream. It's a full coverage cream, and honestly I've got it on now, and can you see how it's all got that natural illuminating glow? That's this as well as the primer, because like I said, I love illuminating, like glowing, you know me. If you've been watching me, you'll know that I love bronzer, highlighter and anything with a dewy glow. That's all what I love. So yeah, this has got an SPF 50 in, which is really good. It's anti-aging and it's a hydrating serum, so it's going to keep me really nice and hydrated. So if you suffer with dry skin, this is really good. Anything with cream is going to really help keep your skin nice and hydrated. So we've got the CC, or you can even go for a foundation stick. Foundation sticks are really easy to use. You literally twist it, apply it, blend it in with a brush. Now the brush that I would use is a flat kabuki brush. I love them, and I think they're really good for blending out foundation. Or if you're not really keen on brushes, then go for blending bud and dampen it, and then just get it all in. And sometimes I like to just go over it with a brush if it's a bit dirty, because they could do with it never clean again. It tends to leave lines, so that's another tip. If your brushes are leaving lines on your skin, that means your brushes need cleaning, and then you could just go over with the blending bud and then just blend it all out just to give it that amazing flawless finish. So that is what I would recommend first time for beginners, is a CC cream, liquid foundation, or a liquid or a stick foundation. I'm not really into loose powdered foundations or pressed powdered foundations. I don't really do well with them. I'd rather just go for liquids. I feel that my skin looks a lot better, and I have tested foundation, but I love mine. So anyway, next up is concealer. I'm really, really loving the I Heart Heartbreakers concealer. It is a nice full coverage concealer, and it really got a nice, like if it's a brightening one, I've got the light shortbread, and it's a really nice brightening concealer under the eyes. If you're doing it, if you want to be using concealer for highlight, you want to go a couple of shades lighter than what you would do with your foundation. If you are doing it to conceal, then you want to be using the same colour as your foundation to cover those spots or whatever it is you want to cover, blemishes. So the I Heart one is a really good. The Jeffree Star one is really good. Honestly, it's so good. I'm so shocked I actually got my hands on it, but I did. Nice and light and full coverage as well. You could actually, if you wanted to, just cover your whole face in one of these. If you don't feel that you need that full coverage of foundation, you could just go with a bit of concealer and just blend it out, and then obviously with your bronzers and everything like that, you wouldn't even tell that it's in different spots of your face. Okay, so if you are oily skin though, you want to be using probably a loose powder foundation. Don't go anywhere near liquids or creams if you've got oily skin, because that's just going to make your skin even more oily. Or if you are going to use a cream base like the CC cream or anything like that, you want to make sure that you go over with a powder and really that powder on, that it soaks in and then hopefully doesn't seep through, and then you're oily by lunchtime if you're wearing makeup throughout the whole day. Next up we have, what should we do next? Done the primer. Yep, done. Okay, I forgot to even mention, like, also with skincare, I do sheet masks. So if you once a week you want to treat your skin, so go in with some sheet masks and then do some little eye masks as well. So you could put some little strips under your eyes just to depuff, just to, you know, if you suffer from dark circles or puffy eyes, then that's going to really help to just nourish them. And then sheet masks are really good. They just really give you that nice natural glow that you want to put back in after a week of wearing makeup, and all that dullness is going to brighten it back up again. So that is for your skincare. Okay, back to the makeup now, because I forgot, I thought I'd just quickly share. So tools wise, you want to invest in some really good tools. Spectrum collections have got some good brushes, more brushes, brush junkie brushes. I've got like over 200 brushes. It's really bad. Definitely invest in some curling lash curlers. I don't really recommend doing false lashes if you're a beginner. I've been wearing makeup for, as I said, 5 years, and I only just started to use false lashes. What a draw for. I'm still learning, getting there, but I'm still learning. Okay, so that's what I'd say with the tools. Brushes, definitely a kabuki brush, a bronzer blusher brush, a good set of eye set of brushes, and then a nice highlight, which you don't really need to wear highlight at the beginning, but if you want that nice little glow, then well, you need to have highlighter, because I wish I had highlighter from when I first started. But anyway, that's that. Next up we've got eyeshadows. So if you're starting out and you don't know what to do with eyeshadows, I really recommend going for some natural colours, so nude, brown, very light, you know, very natural. So at the minute I'm wearing a bronzer on my eyeshadow because I did the Briny Lake 3 products in 5-minute challenge over on Instagram. That's why I'm wearing it. But that is a good tip. So like, if you wanted to, if you didn't want to invest in eyeshadow and you're just happy to wear some very light, then go for your bronzer and just apply it on your eyelids. Use it just in the crease and blend it out, and then it's like a very natural look. So yeah, that's what you could do. Or your blusher, you could use your blusher and do that if you didn't want to invest in a palette, but I would. And these palettes are really cute. So these are the Revolution Pro palettes. These are brand new, absolutely stunning. The packaging is just gorgeous, and that's what I'm a sucker for. Okay, so you've got your lovely pinks there. So these are very natural and very easy to use and, you know, blend in. And I love the fact that you can, all these 4 products can go into your eyes and just go in like that. And then we've got some more there with a bit of gold as well. So if you wanted to dress it up in the evenings, and you could go for something like that. Then we've got the Spectrum Zodiac palette. This is a really good, easy, natural colours. And if you wanted to add a little bit of, starting to add a bit of colour, then you go for that as well. And then you've also, if you're okay with colour and you want to go for the Oceana one, it is gorgeous, and it is really like, you can make 3, however you want to use the palette. You can create looks using that, and they're not so in your face either. You can make them really bright, or you can just make them very subtle. It's really down to you. Okay, and then I'd say the iconic London palette is gorgeous. So you've got all your natural colours there as well. This was the first big palette that I purchased, and I just love the fact that I've got it, and I'm going to start using that. I've put it in my drawer to start using that more, because I really want to start creating some colours and really practice with my eyeshadow. Because let me just tell you, like I said again, I'm not a makeup artist, and I'm always playing with makeup and coming up with different ideas. And if the colours go, or if the blending doesn't go, hey, I stick it out on social media because I want to share with you guys. I'm real, and what you see is what you get. And if you don't like it, hey, I'm not a professional. I'm not one of these amazing art that, you know, creating all these amazing things on social media. They inspire me so much, and I just love watching them doing it. But the thought of me doing it actually really scares me. So I'll just stick to what I know I'm doing, and I'm growing by the day as well. So that's what I love about it, and that's what you guys are going to do with it as well. So another palette is the Morphe This is the 19 neutral territory. So very plain natural colours. You can get warm tones, cool tones, depending on your skin tone as well. So that's a really good thing to think of as well. And then you could also go with a liquid eyeshadow. So this is the Huda Melted Shadows, and it's literally you just apply over your lid and then you can just blend it out, and then it's just a nice subtle matte nude, and there you have it, job done. There's no faffing around with blending colours together. You can just apply a natural, put a bit of gold on it, whatever you want. They are really easy to use as well. So that's the eyeshadows. Next up, let's go in with to the blushers. So the blushers, I really like this one, and this is the Floral Days collection from Primark. Really good, and it's beautiful. So it's like a pink, it's like a dusky pink. Then you've got your brown, so this is your cooler tones, your warmer cooler tones. This is from I Heart Revolution. Got your Pixie if you wanted more of like a brownie, natural, nudie blusher. Got that as well. So that's really cute. This is called Beach Rose. It's really nice and natural. So you can go for the Pixie. These aren't expensive either. They are affordable products. So I'm really just recommending so that you guys don't have to like go and fork out so much at the beginning. Then you could also go for like a corally, peachy, orangey tones as well. This is really nice for the summer. Okay, that's blushers. I wouldn't go for any liquid blushers just yet. Get yourself used to wearing this blusher. And as a tip, if you put the blusher on and it kind of slips, take your foundation brush and then just blend with your foundation brush, and then that will disappear. Okay, then we'll move on to bronzer, and the one I'm loving at the minute is the Revolution Pro. This one is stunning. Absolutely love it. The packaging is just die for as well. It's like a snake skin. So this is the sculpting bronzer. Go for that one. It's really nice. And what other bronzers have I used? I'm not sure. I've used the Morphe bronzer, which is really nice as well. Okay, and then if you wanted to go for a pressed powder, the CC Cream Perfecting Cream Powder from Revolution Pro is really good. And that actually, if you wanted to just blend it out and really smooth it out, and it gives you a beautiful Photoshop finish. It doesn't dry you out. It is really nice, and it's got hyaluronic acid and antioxidants as well, so really going to help smooth out those lines and put that puffiness back into your face. Okay, and then highlighter. This is my bronzer highlighter. Oh, my fave. The Heartbreaker from my Revolution. Gorgeous. It's such a nice, if you want that nice whitey snowy effect glow, then that is definitely the one. Then you've got the Benefits Cookies. This one's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got like a pink tone to it, like a champagne pink. Really nice. Can you see? Absolutely stunning. Oh my god, I like it. If I was deserted on an island, it would be highlighter and bronzer I took. Don't care about anything else. Go for a stick highlighter, which I really like because you can apply straight to the face and blend out, or you could get a brush and topple it over and go over like that, but I would go over it straight onto the face. The Morphe in the shade Spark is gorgeous. It's like a rose goldy highlight glow. Okay, and then the Owl, this one's lovely as well, and this is Moonlight Pearls. This is stunning, and this is like a shimmery champagne-y pinky glow. Okay, can you see that? Gorgeous. So that is the highlight. Then you want to move on to the lips. So to prepare your lip, you want definitely need a Vaseline in your makeup bag. You want to keep the lips nice and hydrated, so you want to keep drinking your water, blah blah blah, but you want a nice lip balm in your bag and be using it, because you know, if you want to sit your lips to sit nicely, you've got to get them prepped up. Go for a lip scrub probably once a week. So this is the ColourPop scrub called Matcha Love, and it's literally got sugar, it's all sugar, and you scrub it on and it gets rid of all the dead skin cells and stuff like that. And then you can top it up with a lip mask and a lip balm, so it's like a lip oil, just to really smooth it out. So definitely want lip balms, lip Vaseline in there, chapped lips or anything like that. Okay, definitely need a lipstick. So the colours I would go for at the beginning is probably like a nude, pale pink, a very light, you know, very lighter colour. Or if you want to go bold and have the reds and the dark browns and the purples and the bright pinks, then you go for it, but you do what you feel comfortable with. So but I would go for a nude lipstick, so very plain, like a very light pink. Which are these? So this is a matte liquid lipstick, which is stunning. It's really nice for the summer. This is from Revolution Pro. So these are really good to start off with. They're like a lip gloss, but they're not, so they're going to keep your lips really hydrated. And these are shades Tainted and Primer. I would go with these colours first because they're, you know, quite natural, and that's not so bright, but if you wanted a bit of bright, it's not so in your face either. And then you got your nude light, if you like that, if you like the foundation look, so you like your lips to look like the same colour as your foundation, and go for a really light nude. And this one is from Primark. Smells delicious. think it was what, £2, £1.50, £2. Not gonna break the bank. So if you do want to start off, then go there. Primark is really on trend with makeup. I know we didn't say to start with the trends, but like if you really want like the nudes and the light pinks and all the subtle colours, then go for that. And then also if you wanted to go, Spectrum's collections have got a gorgeous range. I think they've got 5 shades, but they are all stunning and they are all perfect for beginners in the makeup. So yeah, and then last but not least, we have setting spray. So I told you about the pressed powder. That's really good if you've got oily skin, just to finish a nice finish over, or if you've got a dewy foundation, a glowy foundation, you just want to take down the shine, then you could just apply it, and I'll just show you so you can see. So take a big fluffy brush, okay, and then just pat it down. Can you see how it's taken away the shine? Gone, hasn't it? But it's giving me that gorgeous, flawless, it's absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can come bring it close up so you guys can see. Can you see it still hasn't dried me out? That's the glowy side, and that's the one that's been powdered out. So that's how gorgeous this is, okay? Now, I probably can count how many times I've said gorgeous, and I'm so sorry I'm repeating myself. It's just I just love talking about it. But anyway, back to what we were doing, and it's setting spray. So my favourite setting spray has got to be the Makeup Mist Fixing Mist from Pixie, the Morphe Jeffree Star strawberry one. This smells delicious, honestly, it's so nice. So that's a really good one as well. It's just got a nice light spray, and it's just a nice light coverage over that. Last but not least, the iconic London Prep Set and Glow. Now this is gorgeous. So you could spray it on before your makeup and you can spray it on after, and it's going to give you a nice little glow, so like a highlight glow all over as well, which is gorgeous. So if you want to go out, and you can even spray it all over your body as well if you wanted to. So yeah, if you have any questions, then please feel free to leave the comment in the comments down below. This has helped you to kind of get an idea of what it is you want to be looking out for when you start your makeup journey. Get yourself a little makeup bag and just fill it up with the products that you're going to use, and just keep using them until you are confident to go out and get some more stuff. Just trust me, there's so much out there, and if you're a sucker like me, you will buy everything. But I won't be doing what I am doing today, sharing with you guys, if I wasn't a sucker. So I've learned, you know, what is good for me and what I can use, and for my skin type and my complexion and stuff like that, and you'll learn that along the way as well. So like I said, if you've got any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Do you want to see more of these videos where I share some tips on ideas of just chatting about getting used to makeup? If you did, then let me know. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. I share so much on there, daily, you know, tips and tricks, IGTVs, and I love getting to know new people and sharing ideas. And like I said, go and venture out on YouTube, go on Instagram, go and search and just see what it is that you'll fall in love with. And as you grow with playing with makeup and experimenting with makeup, you'll start to see what it is you're actually into. If you notice with me, I'm very quite subtle and plain, and I like my nudes and my pinks, and I love my highlight and bronzer. I just love that dewiness. That's what is me. And you know, that bronze glow holiday, and it just reminds me of going like coconuts and stuff like that. That is holiday. That is what you call the perfect summer. But anyway, we'll see. Oh, I forgot to do mascara. So mascara is so important as well. Like I said, you don't have to mess with the false lash, but mascara, you want to go for something that isn't, I wouldn't go for waterproof because it is really hard to get off. And to be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of waterproof mascara. It gets all clumpy and stuff like that, and I don't really like it. So I'm really liking the Dark Matter Spectrum. It's very light. I don't feel like I've got it on, and it's really easy to remove as well. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't keen on the brush. So it's like a plastic brush. Don't know, I kind of like bit of a fuller brush, if you know what I mean. This one's a bit like a synthetic brush, and I wasn't really keen on it, but I've got used to it now. That's it. Spectrum's got a good one. Benefits have got good mascara. I haven't tried a Morphe one. Tried their brow gel, but I haven't tried their mascara. So yeah, but that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye.